2, 1, vavoom. Are we there? Alright. Frost. Look at the size of this map. This map is enormous. I'm expecting to see some early expanse. And in fact, as opposed to one of the tournaments that the DLife put on a little while ago, where we saw a huge number of cheesy things happening, I'm expecting to see... Oh, wait. I'm expecting to see some more macro games, because we've been doing alright so far. Here I am looking and making faces at the stupid camera when the camera is not on. So anyway, here we're on Frost, and here in the bottom left of the map, we've got Annihilator playing for the DLife Club as the Protoss, and in the top left of Frost is AMH playing for the Legion of the Fallen Academy. Now, the exciting thing here that you'll find is always winning the clockwise war. What you used to have to do on... well, what you probably still do on ginormous maps like this. And some people go clockwise, some people go counterclockwise. AMH is gaining from the benefit... gaining from the gamble of just doing a clockwise search. So he was set up to search the whole way around, but now AMH has found his opponent first. Annihilator now is... I mean, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Setting up right here to put up a wall just in case there's going to be a rush, because you never know what's going on, but not do much of a scout. I'm not even seeing a spawning pool right now, so no super cheesy early rush, but you know, possibly early pressure based right in behind an early first hatch. Annihilator doing the exact same thing with a very early Nexus going down. In fact, Nexus... Oh no, the Nexus was down after the Gateway. I'm ridiculous. I was thinking that the Nexus was down first before the Gateway even went down, but there is... AMH still getting a really good look at what's going on here. Sadly, on this kind of setup, if both teams, or if both players go clockwise, then the team to the right, or the player to the right, is going to find a whole bunch of nothing. The bonus, and I remember playing against Zerg players on maps like this, where you only had to look for the creep. You didn't have to look for all the bases and the buildings. So we got the hatchery, another spawning pool for AMH up there in the top. This creepy little drone. Look at him. He's just being a little fnorp. I don't even know what that means. This model always reminds me of that Space Baby in that Star Trek The Next Generation episode, if anyone watched that one. Anyway, 3 hatcheries right now. The spawning pool is up. Wait, no it's not. It's 3/4. The spawning pool is up over here. You know, up over here on the left-hand side of my production tab thing. AMH is going to have a quick peek around and continue looking, because the problem here for Annihilator is he now knows where AMH is, but just wants to come in and have a perusal. And luckily, not going to find any Zerglings right here in the main ramp, so I think he'll come in here and take a look. Oh, don't put a pylon down. You gonna put a pylon down? Put a pylon down. Do it! Come on, sneaky pylon. Sneaky pylon, early pressure, sneaky pylon, early pressure. Do it! No, he's just going to come over here and have a look at this. Have a look at this base, and he says, oh, look at base, okay. Boy, it's a good thing I didn't put a pylon down. I like the fact that we're not seeing any kind of really awesome, you know, real proxy rushes and things like that. But at the same time, sometimes I like to see aggression. Like this. But this is just 6 lings out, speed's half done. Resonating glaives? What? Attack speed of adepts. Well, alright. So it's going to be, it's a pretty heavy adept game at the moment. Here comes, so let's see if he did a mineral walk. Is the probe going to make it through? Yeah, okay, he did a mineral walk. One thing, if you didn't already know this, if you have your probes and you right-click on a mineral patch, he will go straight for it and go through any other units. Whereas if you don't do that and you just kind of click to move him down here, then he'll bump off of all these adepts and say, I can't get in, I don't know what's going on. Speed has arrived for these Zerglings, and now the Baneling Nest is halfway done. Layer is half completed as well. The robotics facility on the way for Annihilator, as well as these resonating glaives, which is super exciting. Grabbed an additional probe, but now I think, did I see, no, it's just one link going down there to the bottom. So, whoa, this ling is almost going to make it through if he knew how to get there. Oh, I think he got lost. Oh, he stopped to ask. He didn't stop to ask for directions. There's a big problem right there. But these 4 adepts came up to him and said, "You forgot to ask for directions. Why do we have really deep voices?" Here go a number of Zerglings. So you gotta enjoy what AMH is doing right now with a lot of map presence, a whole lot of just map awareness and seeing everything that's going on at the moment. Because, wait, did I? No, okay, we're good. For some reason I was looking at that and I wasn't quite making a whole lot of sense. But now, oh, not seeing any banelings ready to morph in. The baneling nest is there. So I think he's going to pick off a number of these adepts and then just maybe go for what's next. I think take this out. This might have to get canceled really quick from Annihilator. There's the cancellation of the 3rd expansion and just this many units. And I think, yeah, it's all adepts right now. I don't know if this many adepts are going to be able to take out this many Zerglings, but wow, one-shotting them. Is that... Man, that's a pretty nice basic attack right there. Here's the Overseer popping over at the moment, and 18 Banelings on the way, followed up by a bunch of Speedlings, and it's... I'm a Protoss player, and I'm a little worried about this. Here comes a Changeling. The Adepts are going to move in, and they're going to pick that off. Not too worried about the Overseer, but now leaving a very large gap, trying to get back into the space that they were holding, and they're not going to be able to hold that. And here come the Banelings, and their Banelings are going to take out any of these buildings. Another huge warp in behind us. More Adepts coming in right now for Annihilator, but he just barely hangs on to this. It just barely hangs on to this, and he is going to need to put yet another pylon down here, as he's also pylon blocked and only not able to use one of these gateways. But in behind that, there's 16 more Speedlings on the way, and for whatever reason, Annihilators say, yes, we won that. There's no way you could possibly have more larvae about that. But there go a number more Adepts. So here come additional Adepts on their way, and the Mothership Core, and the Warp Prism. So just a number of different units, but AMH is going to see this coming with the Overlord in place. So he's actually going to run back. And with these units, and the Baneling's going to be ready in time, but there is the Warp Prism is ready for another warp in, and I think he's going to be able to pick off a couple of these Banelings. Nope, got cut off by the Zerglings just before the Banelings warped in, but there's 4 of the Banelings warping in, and they're going to make it through, and that is going to be victory by Annihilator. Held off a huge attack right there. And stayed alive. And then just moved his way back. And I even questioned that. I said, I don't know. He's making another large army in behind that. So, but if you look at the graphs, there's AMH, and then AMH just walked into a very, very big. It was a great pressure. It was a great maneuver. Oh wait, hang on. GG, congrats, Annihilator and DLife. Thanks for the games. So we had a 2v deterrent if there was going to be a best of 5, but out of the 5, 3 wins in a row for the DLife eSports Club by Pursuit, Vaj, and Annihilator. Didn't get to see DLife Quans versus Andoril on Dazan Station or the 5th game, but 3 up, 3 down.